The only thing on my mind was that these two people, they've connived, they've planned together, they've kidnapped my son, and the other way. So I said, "Me tell mommy, hey, God,
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Naza. With me here today is the almighty,
I better go.
the almighty Chief Vera. She's
right.
a YouTuber.
Okay.
So I invited her to this channel because I want her to, tell us. Like someone like me, I'm finding it very difficult to balance this YouTube thing and running my home. So guys, I invited her today to, tell us how she's coping, how she balances her being a TV girl. She's also a TV girl, guys. being a TV girl, a YouTuber, and a mother. Babe, how are you doing it?
Well. So guys, before I even start talking about that, let me reintroduce myself.
Okay.
My name is Vera Chidinma, but I'm best known as Chief Vera because I'm a YouTuber based here in Enugu. I make videos about places, people, and things about Enugu. I literally promote Enugu, and in any question you have about Enugu, my channel is that place you should go. So, like she rightly said, I'm a mom. My son is still a baby. Jessica is here, she said that, but I agree with her. So, balancing life as a mother and all of these things, it's not easy.
It's not easy.
It's not easy.
It's
That's
not
just
easy.
the truth. I wouldn't sit here and tell you, oh, I'm a strong woman, I'm a queen and more, and all of that. No. It's not easy. It literally takes a community to raise a child, and I would have to give credit to people in my life that has been making this very easy for me. I'm a preacher of support system, and most times this support system are your families, your partners,
Mine
your
is my
siblings.
mom.
Yeah. Shout out to our mothers.
Mine is my mom.
Shout
They
out
know
to
already.
shout out to our siblings. Shout out to our husbands. Shout out to our partners.
Yeah.
Shout out to those people. So I'm a big preacher of support system.
Yeah,
I couldn't
yeah.
have done all of this alone. Like I said earlier, I'm not She-Hulk. I'm not going to claim all the
Yeah.
glory myself because there are days where you need maybe an hour to do something. And for you to do that, you just need somebody that will hold down your baby, someone you trust.
Yeah,
So that
yeah.
is why some people, when they go into some sort of relationships and they're like, let's cancel everybody, the whole cancel culture. I don't preach cancel culture because it's not going to help you. You're not independent in this life. No matter how much you want to preach self-made independence, we need each other
You
to
need each
survive.
other, yes.
So, but that doesn't mean you should also entrap yourself with toxic people that will ruin you. But I'm a big preacher and believer of support system. They help you a lot. Yeah, I remember there was a time at that point, I was with UNTH, so they needed me at that time to sign something. Although I was on leave based on the fact that I've put to bed, but I couldn't drive myself because I was still carrying my child.
Yeah.
It was a neighbor that had to drive me to hospital.
Can imagine.
So he carried my son where I went to account to do the whole thing. So for me, I'm very cultural, I'm very traditional. It takes a community to do that. There are lots of support systems. So try to build relationships because you don't know who you might need the next day to help you. So for me, my secret is support system, building good relationships, and trusting people by your side. To ask for help, please.
Yeah.
Ask for help. And that's why, for me, right now, I don't know if abroad life will fit me because I know they do a lot of communist, it's not communist, no, individualistic culture there. It's
You are alone.
You're alone and all that. Nobody
just you and
nobody
your
sends
immediate
you.
family.
Yeah, nobody sends you. But right here, you can find people that send you.
Yes,
and that is just one thing I still love about ourselves being Africans. So yeah, take much advantage of that, and that's what I'm doing, and that's how I'm coping.
That's nice. Okay, babes.
Yeah.
So how are you doing it? Like, do you have a schedule?
Okay.
Like, time to wake up, time to do this, time to do the other one. Like, how do you balance it?
I'm going to be very honest with you. The truth is this: there is no cast in stone schedule for me. I can't say, okay, today by 4:05 to 4:03, I'm doing, no, I'm not. But the thing is that I try to walk around with what I have on ground, right?
Okay,
so if I have an appointment, an early appointment, what I know as a sensible human being is that I have to wake up earlier, prepare his food, and, take care of the home front before heading out. So, but I don't have any cast in stone that if it's not this way, it's not going to be this way.
You just flow with it.
Yeah, I just flow with life because the truth is there are days you are so tired that you can't even do what you want to do. And I'm giving up, beating myself up to achieve things just the way I want them to be. But now, life is not that straightforward. Life is this way, this way. So I try to catch myself and hold myself the much I can. So no, I just try to
Okay.
follow things, the sequence of things. Today,
Okay.
this, that, and I've been doing well.
You're doing just fine.
Yeah, nobody has died yet.
So, but do you have someone staying with you? Do you have a nanny? Do you have a help?
Yeah, currently I just got a help, but she's not.
Congrats to you. I'm still doing mine alone.
Oh, sorry. I don't know how you do that, but currently I just got a help. Although she's not a total live-in person,
Okay.
but at least she's there most times. And I've grown to trust her because the issues I had earlier was with trust.
Yeah.
I remember the first day I left her with my son. I called her number wasn't going through. I had panic attack.
A lot of things will be going on in your head.
Nasa, it's not a lot of things. I had panic attack. I left work immediately. I didn't even take permission. I just drove off like a mad person because I called her. Her number wasn't going through. I called the security. The number wasn't going through. The only thing on my mind was that these two people, they've connived, they've planned together, they've kidnapped my son and the other way. So what I was just driving home was, at least let me catch them. Maybe they're still looking for keke that will carry them. Yeah, so that was it. But I got home and everyone was just calm. It was normal Wahala network and all that. So right now, at least to an extent, I can trust her, and she's been helpful as well.
So about your help that you got, did you go through a process of getting the nanny, or you just go? Oh, so be it. So God help me.
Well, initially, of course, I went through a process.
Okay.
And I did that because initially I didn't want anybody to help. I needed someone from the immediate family. And that was because growing up, we didn't grow up with helps, nannies, all these things. The only people we grew up with were my mom's siblings. And I wanted that for myself. But the truth is, like I said earlier, there are no strict routines for me.
Okay.
I adapt as things change.
Yeah.
The world is no longer how it used to be before, so I don't even have the privilege of having extended families with me and all that. So what that means is that I have to trust strangers. So the process I went to, I did the spiritual one. I had to pray. I was like, God,
Very important too.
God help me. I cannot shout.
Important.
I don't have strength to shout. I can't do all of this. So please help me. And then I did the physical one. There were a couple of people that were brought in, and maybe the spiritual thing, looking at them, I'm like, we can't do this. It's not going to work, until this lady came and, I just sort of felt at peace with her. Although I did the normal interviews, have you worked with babies?
Yeah.
Can you take care of babies? I haven't had to ask for skills. Yeah. In case you don't know, I have a boy, a son.
Yeah.
He braids his hair. Well, me, I cannot braid to save myself. So I was looking for someone that can braid.
Yeah.
So that at least we can be doing it in-house as opposed to going to the salon every other week. So that also helped set her aside. It was an advantage for her. So she could braid and, she could do every other thing. And she was also a Christian person. I remember when she came earlier, in fact, my son started learning how to pray before eating through her.
Wow.
Not that we don't pray, but, it was something they would do. So whenever he wants to eat, he will like, amen. Amen, amen. So it was on that good side. So
Nice.
I went through the process, the prayer, the physical one, and over time, I learned how to trust her as a human being. Because sometimes God will tell you this is the person, but you still have your doubts. Like, I want to be sure, and all that.
What do you think about raising children, about teaching them their cultural heritage?
Okay.
Like, have a son. Does he know how to speak Igbo? Does he know how to speak our local dialect? I think we're fortunate that we are. So how is that cool by you? Or if he learns, fine. If he doesn't learn, fine.
For me, I think it's very important that my son learns everything cultural, everything Igbo, starting from the language. I think for him, at his age, is the language.
It's the language,
Yeah, he's still very young. I won't even start spanking him now or, working him so hard about the language. But what I do on my own is to speak Igbo language to him. So I know he knows how to say kedu. If you tell him kedu, he says odima. But the odima is so foreignized that you might think he's speaking Chinese, which is like every other thing he says, because he's not year 2, he's just a year plus. So he has not really finished developing his words, but I try to speak Igbo language to him, bia, kedu, afage, akage, and all that.
Very important.
Yeah, and there was one day I was so intentional about speaking just Igbo to him, like every other day. But at some point, I realized it's just funny, not in a bad way, but there's this thing we do every day. So when he comes back, I'll be like, kiss mommy. So that day, I wanted to tell him, kiss mommy. It was sounding so gross. I was saying, Micha mommy. Hey, God, though. I said, Bamba, wait, let's stick to
Igbo is somehow.
I'm an Igbo girl, and I'm proud to be an Igbo girl. But you agree with me, there are some words that when you say in English, it's a bit
it's better.
cool.
It's better.
But when you say it in Igbo, it could mean something else.
Yeah.
So imagine I'm not saying Z, Micha mom. Hey, I was like Micha mom, you know. I said, don't worry, just kiss mommy and all that. But yeah, I think it's very important that as parents we teach kids the language.
Okay.
Teach them not just the language but the culture too, so that you don't grow up. Like the other day I read a tweet about someone complaining that they were in a meeting with the parents, so to like a big family meeting, and someone called him Obuefi and he almost buried himself. And this is as a result of acculturation, because the person calling the Obuefi doesn't know that you don't call someone, a man or a guy whose father is still alive, Obuefi, because they're just trying to imply that his father is late and perhaps he has buried him with a cow.
A cow, yeah.
Meanwhile, the father is there sitting and you're calling him Obuefi. Like, what kind of blunder is that? Yeah. So I think these are also things we need to teach our children. And you have to catch them young, start from the very young. But for my son, I'm not yet that hard on him, because like I said, he's still very young. He doesn't even know how to say complete sentence. It's just come, go, hi, kiss mommy and all.
So how will you advise mothers to, put this cultural heritage in their children? Is it by maybe sending them to school where they learn the Igbo, or calling a home teacher that will tutor them on that, or them doing it at home?
For me, I don't even think it's all necessary getting an extra person, going to school. For the fact that you are an Igbo person, just be speaking Igbo in homes.
Simple.
That's it. You don't need to you only do that when you're learning a foreign language, but this is your dialect. So it's just like, if your child comes back, instead of saying, how are you, this and that, Kedu, send them errands in Igbo.
Odimma reply, not Kedu, I'm fine. Like my daughter always do sometimes. Kedu, I'm fine.
No,
keep quiet.
No.
Say I'm Odimma.
Yes, that is it. So send them errands in Igbo language. Say things to them in Igbo language. Before you know it, Igbo becomes the word or the language they speak at home, and they become very fluent. And one thing a lot of people feel is that once your child starts speaking Igbo, they are not good at English. It's not true. It's not true. Like for me, I grew up in an Igbo speaking home. It's Igbo. If I call my mom now, it's Igbo. If I call my siblings, it's Igbo. But none of us, you can't stand any of us in the language, in maybe a context of speaking English. Do you get? So it's not by what you speak at home. So once, you don't need extra teachers. It's waste of money. Tell them, speak Igbo to them, send them errands in Igbo, everything Igbo. Once they go to school, you can speak Japanese, German, whatever. But right here in this home, Bieba, Jemka, Watenka, this, that, and you are there.
Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate. Thanks for having us in my channel. Thank you. Hope you guys learned from my conversation with the almighty Chief Vera.
Please, I'm not almighty. It's only God that is almighty.
Vera is a big YouTuber. I don't mind that. She's a big 042 YouTuber.
I try my best.
And please, guys, go check her out. Chief Vera, she's a YouTuber, a big YouTuber. Go check her out and subscribe to her channel.
Yeah, we are still growing.
She's a big 040 YouTuber. I'm learning work from her small.
Yeah,
I hope to be like her one day.
Very soon. That's the prayer.
So guys, if there is anything, you feel that is missing from our little conversation that you want to share, or you want us to talk about some other time in maybe our next episode, please hurry and just go and drop it on the comment section. Or you want us to talk about it, like a convo, anyhow you want it, we'll talk it out there.
Yeah.
So guys, like, share. Please give this video a very good thumbs up.
Yep.
A very good thumbs up.
Yeah.
So see you guys in my next video. Bye.
Bye.